What if the real heroes of the Great Depression weren't politicians or bankers? What if they were the women standing in bread lines and the ones standing behind the counter, figuring out how to feed a community with almost nothing? Think about it. A quarter of the country was out of work. Starvation was real. And in the middle of it all, you had Eleanor Roosevelt. She didn't just host teas. She got in her car and she drove. She visited coal mines. She talked to farmers who'd lost everything to the Dust Bowl. She saw the breadlines herself and then went back to Washington and pushed her husband, the president, to do more. She was the nation's conscience, and she made sure the New Deal had a heart. But someone had to show the rest of America what was happening. Dorothea Lange, a photographer. Her picture, Migrant Mother, that woman's worried face, her children hiding their faces, it didn't just document poverty. It created empathy. It made the crisis human. And it changed how people saw the Depression. And then there were those who took a darker path. Bonnie Parker of Bonnie and Clyde? She wasn't just a gangster's girlfriend. She was a product of the Depression, a symbol of the desperate, furious energy of a generation that felt the system had failed them completely. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you'll probably never hear my voice again. But if you are, congratulations. You're growing every day. Don't forget to share this video. Thank you. Now let's continue. And you had women like Rose Will Monroe. She was a widow with 2 kids, working in a factory before World War II even started. The real-life face they'd later use for Rosie the Riveter. She was already there, in the Depression, holding on to a job, building something, anything, to survive. These women were the architects of everyday endurance. They managed soup kitchens. They stretched one chicken into a week of meals. They sewed clothes from flour sacks. They baked hope from sheer, stubborn will. So I wonder, did they just survive history, or did they actually rewrite what survival means?